everybody. So it's May 30th, 2025. We're coming live. We're going to talk about enlightenment and why we're here. So what really matters is how you feel and it's pay attention to your thoughts. Because your thoughts, they bring you to suffering. And they create a false feeling. And then we also feel these other things, such as anger and sadness. Maybe we have anxiety, and maybe we have fear. The thing is, we can get away from all that. And we can fix all that. So I come here to provide you with that and show you ways that you can dictate that. Because what's going on is most people, they don't have the knowledge of their thoughts. Turn up the brightness. Hello, Cordy. Roge. Hello, Andreas. Let me know how everybody is. If you have any questions, post them down below. So, one of the acknowledgements, one of the greatest things we can know is to watch our thoughts. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, Derek. God gives you your potential. Yes, there's some people that don't understand that their thoughts are dictating how they feel. And you can change your thoughts so you can change your life and you can create your life. Because our thoughts, we can put a stop to them. Our thoughts give us false feelings. So, one thought, you might hate something, you hate working out, but your thought is giving you a negative feeling. Even when you judge, when you get judgmental of something, you can only feel positive or negative. You can't do nothing else in reality. So you either feel good or you feel negative. It's that simple. Hello, Euphoria. I love that name. Nice to see you here. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you, Derek. So when we begin to watch our thoughts, then we can control how we react. And then we can replace our thoughts and change our thinking. That is the beginning level for everybody. There's other people, which you would call them evil people. We're not going to mention no names. But they are stuck in their thoughts. So they feel negative and they live out of fear. And since they feel fear, they may be one of the richest people on earth. And since they're negative, they might not show it, but it projects to the whole world. Even if a Mr. Nobody that lives in poverty, just him feeling, or her feeling negative and living in fear, not only do they live in fear and feel negative, it projects to the whole world. So even though the rich person, they may be plotting against society and they may be doing evil things, like actually going and doing things that are negative impact. But that's just how they're receptive. That's how they feel. So some people feel like this. And an evil person just is stuck inside their thoughts. I appreciate you, Euphoria. And I appreciate everyone in here. If you have any questions you may want to ask, you can ask them down below. Yeah. The thing is about low vibrational people, it can even be places, is that they don't know their low vibration. Like we said, they don't have acknowledgement. Because that's when you make the change. That's when you shift in reality. The Great Awakening is people are actually realizing their thoughts. And your thoughts dictate your life. Because they're uncontrolled. We can come in control and actually stop thinking, which is the ultimate goal of reality in anybody's life. Because when you stop thinking, the life force shoots up and you begin to feel alive. So can you feel alive right now? Because it's a feeling. Hello, Lucky Ducks. I like that name. Hold on a second. This live will be posted after this. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them. What is life? It's the fundamental life force that's in you. We're not talking about anything outside of you. And when you feel this, you feel ecstasy. This is what they refer to as God. Is life. That's why they say God is life. Because it's the fundamental energy in you. You don't live a life. You are life. You're not the thoughts on your head, though you think you're your thoughts. That's the game. That's the illusion. You are the life force of energy. And your thoughts distract you from feeling this. Does that make sense? Our reality is a feeling-based reality. It has nothing to do with thoughts. Thoughts are an illusion, and it's what keeps you trapped in here. So God is a non-thinking entity. And when you feel him, which is right inside of you, you merge with God. You merge with existence. As soon as your little thought, it dies down. What type of fish you plan on getting, Euphoria? Are you fishing in a pond? stream, or a river. This is the best feeling in the world. It's to feel. This is what everyone wants. And it's what's keeping you alive. So you can't feel better than this because you are life and it keeps you alive. So people would do all sorts of things, but they'll always long for this. It's becoming nobody because your thoughts will lead to suffering. And you are not the thought. Most people have uncontrolled thoughts. So they become the thought. You become the thought. That's why you're thinking it. And you aren't your thought. You aren't even a person. You aren't your brain. You aren't even your body. You aren't your name. You aren't a male or a female. You have no identity. And so once we stop thinking, then all our problems cease to exist. Have you ever felt life before? Usually people have to do something real crazy and they only have certain moments in their life where they feel alive. But we can feel alive at any moment because we are a liveliness. We are life. We just need to quiet the mind and feel the surge of energy. Now, they also refer to this energy and this aliveliness that I'm talking about. They refer to it as love. That is another word. It's the same thing as God. You could call it non-thinking. And God works through you when you're non-thinking. It's like being in your intuition 24/7. Hold on. This feeling that I'm talking about, it has no word, but you can feel it. That's why they call it God. That's why some people refer to Jesus Christ. The feeling is fundamentally love, but to taste it, you can't know it. Try to think about love. Just try to think about love. Try it. But it's actually a feeling. You have to feel it. And now this is the key thing. You can feel it all the time. Intuition is the same as feeling love. The reason why you have to still your mind is because this comes from a place of stillness. A place of nothingness. Or it could be everythingness. But there is a space that is inside of you, and you can feel this. It's also all around you. Do you see how it's not a thought? It's all around you. And you have to feel it to know it. To integrate it in your system. So why some people don't believe in God, which is actually a heroic thing, and it's good to question it. But fundamentally, you are alive, and that is God. Because some people don't understand that the reference to God is life. It's what keeps you alive. And to believe in God is one thing. And like I said, some people don't. But you can feel the field around you. And it's so overwhelming because it's such at peace. It's so at ease. So your thoughts cause stress. What God is, or enlightenment, what enlightenment is, it's a no stress state. No stressful state. Completely calm. And you've probably felt this in your life before. All kids are living with God because they're not thinking. They are in God's essence. Does that make sense? We got the bell. This is the bell of happiness. It rings upon happiness to everyone. And please, if you have any questions, anything you want to say, post them down below. The main point of today is I want you to feel what keeps you alive. And I want you to watch your thoughts and see if you can be alert. You have to be alert, alertedness, to when the space in between your thoughts. That is God. So God is more than a belief. It is a feeling. That's who he really is. A non-thinking entity. And we're all talking about coming from within you. Hold on one second. Camera's pretty nice. I was getting a little bit warm. God bless everyone for coming in here. I appreciate all you guys. And everyone in the future. If you would like for me to sit here just in complete silence for a couple minutes, let me know. The reason why they say God is everywhere is because that flow of energy, it encompasses everything. It is the feeling of love. And we too can feel this. We can feel the flow of energy. It is life force. Hello, Cadis. Not sure how to say that one. I appreciate all you guys. And to know this life inside of you, it's the most supreme being. It's the only thing you really want to know. How do you expect to go live a life when you don't even know the life that you're made of? Because do you see how it happens within you? But our whole life is a distraction, a quest. But the main quest is to look inside and feel this. So people will go trying to live a life their whole existence. They're trying to mimic of something that's inside. You can't truly know life unless you know what's keeping you alive, what you actually are. Go travel, we can go on cruise ships, we can sail around the world in a boat. But what we really want, and what we will only be satisfied with knowing who we really are, with feeling this, because it is a feeling. What can feel better than what the life out of you? Yeah. How is everybody doing? Some people think this is scary. They don't want to let go of what their mind is attached to, their identity. Oh, I'm famous. Oh, I'm the alpha male that's 29 years old and people look up to me. Oh, I'm going to be the next Andrew Tate. I get $1 million, but I still don't know life. I still don't know my soul. This is why the Buddhists and even Catholic churches, religions, they want you to stop thinking highly of yourself. You may even live in poverty and beg for food when you live in a monastery, because it's getting rid of your ego. Even self-pumping yourself. Oh, I'm the best. It's better than saying I'm the worst. But even eventually you want to end all the talk in your head. And that way you can use your brain when you want to. Do you know how to use your brain? Or is your brain using you? It's uncontrollable. But eventually, once you start watching it, you can change how you feel and how you think. And then you can stop thinking on command. Most people can't do this, though we all have the ability. Evil people have no clue about this. So a lot of people can't sit still. We are stillness. Our soul is so still, we have to stop thinking to get to know the soul. This is why believing won't get you there, or will only get you so far. You want to feel the soul. It's the same thing as feeling God, because you are part of the oversoul, or just the soul. So we have to come to a place of calmness and stillness, because when we stop thinking, then we begin to feel. Instead of your mind acting erratic all the time, which is wind, and notice how all your thoughts change. Unless you have the same thought on your head all day, every day, which is good. But when your thoughts change, do you change? You're the witness behind your thoughts. You are observing. Oh, that person's fat. Why that person do that? They're ugly. I'm way better than that person. You see, we get to, oh, that person's not hot. Our mind jumps interactively, instinctively. And then we become, oh yeah, that person's ugly. We become the thought. It's just ugly in itself. Now, when we begin to watch our thoughts, oh, that person's not really ugly. That person might need help. Who is this person thinking? Who am I? Who is she? What is water? Your thoughts are never endless. And eventually they go in a loop. So that's why we want to get to the thoughtless state. And watching your thoughts, observing. So when you go to a new place, you're not being judgmental. Ah, you're not thinking of anything. You're just in bewilderment. And you're just excited to see. This is what happens when you travel or go to an exotic location. Because this is who you really are. But it's being in that gaze, that bewilderment, all the time. It does take energy to stay in it all the time. That's why people only get glimpses. When you're a child, you're in it all the time. Because the reason why you don't know God or what reality really is, because God and reality are the same, and it is a thoughtless state. So once you become thoughtless, you merge with everything. You merge with God. And some people don't like the word of God. So we say reality. And there's nothing to worry about in this state because you aren't thinking. You feel ecstatic. You become and feel love. You have no stress. Wow. You don't hate no one. Oh. You have no fear. Yeah, it's a great state to be in. Oh, nice wolf. Some people call me a wolf. Candace. Hello, Esther Knowledge. Yeah, it's definitely hard to get there sometimes. I kind of look like a wolf, don't I? But having the acknowledgement, because some people have no clue even what a thought is. But once we tell them what it actually is, then they'll start to pay less attention to that vibration instead of, because it feeds energy, your thoughts. You become your thought. This is why God is everything, because he is thoughtless. You and God are one of the same. You could call yourself a miniature. Yeah, we are constantly being hit with radio frequencies from, yeah, all the devices. Yeah, and that's why, like, I put my phone on airplane mode. I tell people to take off, your smart watches when you go to sleep. There's a bunch of things, you could ultimately move. You could unplug your Wi-Fi routers at night. Turn off your phone at night. So that definitely is a thing to think about and consider. just even noises running. So fans, ACs, the small running of computers. Most people aren't even listening to these noises because they aren't observing. They aren't aware of the buzzing. Let me see. No, you look like Fizz. Nice to see you in here. Hysteric knowledge. He's sour, Tarek. And God bless everyone in here. And everyone in the world. Bell of happiness. So when we slow down, we can create our thoughts. And when we create a positive thought, let's just say I want to send love to the whole world. Your thought goes out to the whole world. Don't think it's just in your head. When we feel positive, we send that out to the whole world. Everything in our life becomes positive because we feel positive. You can only do two things in life. You can feel positive or you feel negative. Only those. And when you have a thought, see how it makes you feel. Do you feel invigorated from it? Great. Or do you feel snobby, pessimistic? You can tell if someone's stuck in their thoughts and having a negative thought just by the way they make their face. So I'm feeling positive, as you can see. So people are letting their thoughts control them. Their life force is being sucked into their thought. And thoughts just happen erratically. They come in, they change, and they go out. That's why we want to get to a steadiness to where we observe the thoughts. And the more calm we become, so just doing things slow, then our thoughts will dwindle down. And we'll experience life. The whole reason that we've all come here is to know life. And if we came and we already knew life, then we wouldn't participate in the game. So it sucks in a way, or it's fun. So everything outside of you is the illusion. It's a distraction, really. This is why they say know thyself. Or they say things like the kingdom of God is within you. And there are symbols such as, if you ever see the eye symbol, the eye, that is know thyself. All symbols and words is what we are. But it's all symbols and words, they all mean the same thing. We're going to be in here for a little bit more. And when someone is trapped in their ego, then they don't want to hear what other people have to say. When someone's trapped in anger, they want to be around other angry people. They want other people to be angry. They want to get a rise out of you. That's why people troll. That's why people hate. And it all stems from the thought. So who are you? Your all thoughts lead to suffering. And then they eventually just repeat themselves. You get sick of this. Did you ever like talk to somebody and they're like, "Oh, I can never calm down. I'm always overthinking." And someone that's had the same thought in their head all their life, you get sick of it. They get sick of it. It's because you want to be free. Free of thoughts. You become happy. You become calmness. You're bored, Andreas? I'm glad to have you here. I hope everybody has an amazing day and blessings throughout the rest of the day and the weekend. Don't let no one tell you shit. You just focus with how you feel. Are you feeling positive? Choose happiness. Choose how you want to feel. This is your starship. You're in command. No one else is in command. There can't be. We have lost the ancient power of controlling who we are. This is why everybody's sad, depressed, and bugged out because they're not in control. Doesn't matter what's going on outside of you. Why is everybody living in their own fantasy world? Because their thoughts, they're living in their thoughts, which is a own realm in their self, itself. It is separation. That's why it seems like likely no one cares about you. Not even your closest neighbors, as in proximity. Not even your community. Because they're stuck in their head. They have so much shit going on in their head. And you think they're thinking about you? No. When you stop thinking, you become one with the world, and you automatically have compassion. You don't have to strive for it. It just naturally comes to you. Yeah. And a lot of the world and seemingly the people around you, they don't even know how to care for you. They could care less because they're stuck in their own ego. Oh, how am I going to get sex tonight? Fuck everybody else. How am I going to clean my house that's a mansion? Oh, yeah, it's all about me. How am I going to make more money so I can go on my yacht, go on my trip, and screw everyone else? Oh, it's about my family. It's about my kids. It's us against the world. Yeah. Well, good luck trying to go against the world. It's more better to incorporate and share that compassion and that love that you have for your family and kids in your house, in your car. Why limit yourself? Show it to the whole world. God bless everyone. This was May 30th. Thank you, Andreas. I appreciate all your comments. May all you guys be peaceful. Do things slowly. I love all you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We will be back tomorrow morning with a live. Maybe tonight. Who knows? I'll see you guys. Thank you all.